So, now I'm gonna see if are you hypnotizable, Mitch?
I think I'm finally hypnotizable.
Okay.
But ask me a couple of these questions and I'll let you know.
Okay. Are you? Oh, I don't know about this first one. I guess I've worked with you for a while. Are you able to follow simple instructions?
Oh, God, that's a tough one. I can't believe you started with that one. I don't think I've ever followed simple instructions my whole life.
Well, you're kind of a rebel.
But I'm able to. I just don't.
You just don't. Okay. So the ability doesn't mean that you have to activate the ability.
That's right. Just because I can doesn't mean I'm going to.
Okay. Mitchell, have you ever daydreamed?
24/7. I daydream and I night dream. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What about you? Let me ask you a couple of questions. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. I love this one. Have you ever imagined the sound of a train whistle blowing?
Yes. I love the audio part of hypnosis. And I'll just say a few little pieces about that. So we process information through three of our main senses, primarily through seeing, hearing, and feeling. And we call that visual, auditory, or kinesthetic.
Right.
And we have these little things that we do with clients to determine how they lead into processing information and what their primary way of processing information is. And so I'm really audio. So for me to be able to hear a sound like a train whistle in the distance, it's obviously attached to really good memories for me. So actually what I went back to, you said that, and immediately I went back to my wedding when I got married outside, and a train went by right during my wedding. So it was actually associated with really good memories. So as I asked
you that question, you're going into trance. Stay
okay.
with me, Brandy. Stay with me, okay? Okay, wait till we're done. I know that's great. That's excellent. That's very responsive. If it automatically triggered the image and the whole experience for you, because then you went there, you felt it in your body, and we talked a little bit last week about subconscious mind is the seat of imagination, and also the subconscious mind is the seat of emotions. So you just had a little bit of both. So
I did.
Yeah, excellent. So you're going into trance right here, right now. See, that's how easy this is.
It is very easy. Yes, it is.
Okay, how about... Oh, I know you drive a lot, so this is a good one, yeah. Have you ever been traveling in a car, lost in conversation, and the travel time just appeared to pass rather quickly?
That is, to me, the best feeling in the world. Road trip, you got some great people to talk to, one or two wonderful people to talk to, and you're just traveling to some great destination and talking, and all of a sudden you're there.
And it could be, I know how much, it's funny, because when I drive to work in the morning, my image is always of you in your car, your beautiful black Charger you talked about last week or the week before, just rocking out. I know you love music, and I could just always have this great image of you rocking out in your car on your way to work. So I imagine music probably does the same thing for you as conversation.
I'm audio, so I go there. And so if you're ever driving between Albuquerque and Santa Fe in the morning or in the evening, and you see this big black car coming up and me in it going, I'm having a great morning because I do dance in my car. That's the way I get my day started.
Well, it's good because when you show up in school, it always uplifts me too. So, excellent, cool. All right, how about one more, and then you can ask me one.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, here's a good one. While listening to your favorite song, since we're talking about that, can you remember where you were, what you were doing, and who you were with when you first heard it?
I can. And, as soon as you asked me that question, I thought of Chicago, the group Chicago.
Right.
Ninth grade, they had all of those great love songs.
So just a couple years ago.
Yes, of course, okay. Like 2-3 years ago when I was in ninth grade. Tularosa High School, home of the Tularosa Wildcats.
All right.
And boy, did I have a crush on a particular individual. Whew, I was so in love. And if I hear one of those Chicago songs, it's like, I'm 14 again. All of those feelings come right back, and so yes, I can definitely go there with that. And I'm pretty sure that some of you viewers, especially those songs when you were those new love songs, when you're just our song, that kind of thing.
Exactly. I know that triggers a lot of memories for a lot of people. Those love songs.
Yes. Oh right, Mitchell. You know what? Look at number 16.
All right.
What
a lead-in.
Yeah, we have a surprise for you viewers, for you to test right now if you're hypnotizable or not. So
let me go ahead and read this while you're getting prepared here. This is a really good one. Does your mouth water at the thought of sucking on or biting into a nice, plump, juicy, and sour lemon.
So we brought a lemon in today. Mitch went to 3 stores the other night.
I know it. Couldn't you believe that? I know. I went to 3 different stores. I finally found it at a liquor store, but kind of made sense. I guess people use them in some of their cocktails. You know, you got to have a little twist of lemon in your martini.
So I just cut the lemon. Ooh, and I'm going to squeeze it there, and it's going to be nice and juicy.
My mouth is already starting to water.
You like that? You like that? I have lemon juice on my nose. So, Olivier happens to be sitting right behind the camera, so I could see him when I bit into the lemon. And he had quite a reaction just watching me do that. Now, he didn't taste lemon, you didn't taste lemon, but what was your experience? I
actually did taste the lemon just from you eating it. I could feel my mouth puckering up. I could feel that same feeling as if it was me.
Right, because that means that your subconscious mind, the seat of imagination, was not determining what was actually happening to you in reality versus what you were imagining. So you were imagining as you watched me that you were biting into it too. Is that right?
That's exactly what it felt like. I could actually taste it in the back of my mouth right now.
That was really good. Yummy. So if you had a reaction at home where your jaw tightened up a little bit, or you started to salivate, or you made one of those beautiful faces, let's see that. Oh, there we go. A puckering face. Then you are hypnotizable.
Excellent. And you know, that I think there's another one here that sort of goes along. Oh, this is really good. I think everybody's going to relate to this one. Get ready for this one. You ready? Because I know people just cringe at this one. So, do you shudder at the thought of someone scratching his or her fingernails down the front of a chalkboard? Look at Olivier.
And Olivier's going to run out of the
He's holding on to his seat, yeah.
He's praying for mercy. He doesn't know why he joined us today. He didn't know we were going to torture him.
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it?
That is a good one,
And if you can imagine that and have that experience in your body, just for all the reasons Brandy just talked about with the lemon, then you are hypnotizable.
Definitely. I said definitely instead of exactly.
Oh, cool.
Look, my repertoire is expanding. I'm getting ovations from the studio audience.
You know what's so funny about that, Brandy? When I was watching that clip that we did at the pond, I started hearing myself saying exactly, and I thought, oh no, we've been hanging around too much.
I know. So, here's one for you, Mitch. Do you have a vivid imagination?
I have a whole planet Mitch, so I think I've got a pretty vivid imagination.
You do have a vivid imagination, and, at least in my world, that's what makes life fun. So that's one of the other questions about, here's a good one.
Yeah, if you could have fun in your mind, and your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what you're imagining, and you get to think really cool thoughts and get to feel that experience in your body, it really doesn't get any better than that,
I agree, sir. Now, here's one that I'd like to read to the viewers, and to you. You can answer it,
okay.
and I'll be watching Olivier back there for his response as well. Have you ever cried or been frightened while watching a movie? Yes, Olivier is agreeing right there. He's quite a little ham.
I know. He should be in front of the camera. Too bad we didn't have a little more room.
Exactly.
We could bring him in here, yeah.
Oh, there it was. I said exactly. Dang it.
I think that's 14, 15, 16. Oh, God. Somebody's counting out there. We're gonna get those emails. And I think someone's going to be expecting like a trip to Hawaii or something if they get it right.
Well, they can take it here, but we don't have the funds to actually send him to Hawaii.
How about a free session?
A free session? Sure, why not?
If you get it right, let us know.
Yes.
Or we'll let you know if you get it right.
So the one that I just read about being frightened or cried during a movie, the television and getting engrossed in a movie or book is an excellent example of being in a state of hypnosis, especially if you're really reacting to the characters, because, again, it's fiction. That is not reality. That is not the world you are actually living in that moment. But your mind, your subconscious mind, is not differentiating between that's not you involved directly with the hero or the heroine or whatever's going on. And I love going to movies, especially really dramatic movies, and hearing everybody in the movie theater gasp and
jumping over seats at the scary part.
And, you know, Bernie is really hypnotizable. My husband's really hypnotizable, and he is so much fun to watch a movie with, because if something shocking comes on, I mean, his reactions are like, I think, wow, he's really into